Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to Generation 2, Episode 12 of my Medieval Legacy Challenge. I just wanted to show you guys a change that I've made to the house. Because I'm not allowed to add extra rooms, and we unexpectedly had twins in the last part, I've extended this top floor out one, because when I added this porch, it actually stuck out by one tile beyond the roof line. So I've just moved the roof line to line up with the porch, which, you know, that's a happy coincidence, I guess. So it means we've got a little bit more space here, which is nice. And then there'll be room for a third bed in here because obviously all the kids have to share a room. That's just how it is. I mean, the other option would be, and this is actually something I hadn't really considered until just now as I'm talking to you guys, we could swap the bedrooms. So I could move Thomas and Rose into this room because they don't need as much space. They've literally just got the bed, which could go there, and a dresser. So it'd be squishy, but doable. And then the kids could have room. Potentially, I can't really move that wall. I was going to say I could make it a bit more of an even split. It's just this room's going to be really crowded. I mean, we had the same problem in the previous generation. That's kind of the point, I guess, of the Medieval Legacy Challenge, in that you start out, like, we're only on the servant generation where we're limited to a 4-room house. So, you know, toilet, living area, which I've cheekily called all one because of this hollow bit, and then the 2 bedrooms. So, and I've been cheeky by pushing it, by having a little open-sided shed as well. So I feel like I've pushed the bounds as much as I probably can. I did wonder whether it was okay to just add an extra room and be like, well, I started with 4 rooms, but I decided no, that's strictly speaking not what it says. So we've got a lot to get through in this part. We have a heap of birthdays. We've got the twins today and Rose. Tomorrow is Thomas's birthday. I actually adjusted his age because his birthday was more like a week away. But I was like, I don't think that there's that big an age gap between them. So his birthday's tomorrow. We'll do them all at once, all 4. We'll do them all today. And I also have to do the dinner party, which is annoying because it's all happening at once. So she's going out on the kid's birthday. So, you know, she's just gotten changed into her work clothes. Hopefully Thomas doesn't get in a snit like he did last week. He's just gone downstairs to get some food. So I'll have her give each of the babies a cuddle. Now, from the comments, the consensus was Christopher's a good name. We'll keep Christopher for the boy. Obviously, Anna 1 is not viable. We're going to go with, I think it was Cat Kit suggested we go with Annabelle, which I like because her aunt is Isabella. So it's like we named her after her aunt. So we're going to change it to Annabelle, but I can't do it until I age her up into a toddler. So what I'm going to do, I had her introduce herself to some new Sims because I wanted to do something a little bit different. We've been to the Goths a heap and it's been the same old for a while now. So we're going to plan a social event, and she's been asked by Marlena Honeycutt and Sylvester Honeycutt to throw a party for their son. Cephas, remember Cephas? He was a toddler in our very, very first ever dinner party that we hosted. Obviously, that was a long time ago now. He's now a teen. He's obviously in The Sims. That makes him look like an adult, but he's like 13. So we just have to remember that when you see him, because dude's a beefcake. Oh my God, they just keep crying. The party's happening now, so I'm about to teleport away. It's fine. All right, so it's going to be not a house party. It's going to be a dinner party. I'm hoping that I can do it at the lot I've picked. It's a park. It may not work. If it doesn't, I will choose a different kind of party. So the people she's throwing the party for, Cephas should be in her hellos because she met him a long, long time ago. It's like see what I mean? Look how old he looks. He looks like he's like 19, but he's 13. Just remember that. So little 13-year-old Cephas has just turned 13, is having a party, and some noble children have been invited. Now, that meant we needed to meet them. We have Prince Richard Windenburg, who is the crown prince, and that means that we have to have the knights attend. She did meet Reginald. Lady Emily Dowd is the child of Reginald and Isabella. Isabella's the noble companion to the Queen. She's like her lady in waiting. She married Sir Reginald. They had a kid. Now, Lady Emily is a young adult, but she is kind of like the older companion to Prince Richard, I guess. And we probably should invite some other teens, but I don't know if we really know any. So that's nice. Actually, I tell a lie. I'm pretty sure Sylvester passed away. I was like, where's Sylvester? Yeah, I think he died. So maybe Sylvester did ask for Rose to host this, but he has since passed away. So if they all show up and they're very sad, we all know why. So I've downloaded this lot from the gallery. It is beautiful. It's a medieval park. Retails for a cool round about 400,000 simoleons. You know how it is. It's gorgeous. So we've got like parks, and there's a little like a pond there that they can go swimming in. We've got a little walkway bit. You could get married here, I believe. I think that functions as a wedding arch. We've got inside here, there's like a little kitchen area, which means that Rose can still do her cooking. And we've got like a little breakout area, and there's dancing, there's a piano. Obviously, there's no actual... oh, actually, no, they added a gramophone. That's great. All right, so I should be able to put classical on that, which means the Sims can actually dance. So I'll just show you guys who created this, because it was not me. So it's this one here. It's just called Medieval Park. That's what I searched for. And it's Darth Jez 90. So Darth like Vader, Jez, Jezz 90. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So shout out to them. They are awesome. So this is little Cephas. See what I mean? He's grown up well, is all I'm saying. Now, I ended up going with a Kawaii Stacy event, which is just enjoy the season. And it says interact with the leaves, the snow, or each other. Now, it's obviously spring, so we can't interact with the leaves or the snow. We can, however, interact with one another. Now, I don't really want to do that. Maybe, actually, that might be the enjoy the season event for spring. Because, you know, it's Easter. All right, no, don't actually listen to it. I don't want you to do that. She's going to make some oatmeal cookies and some almond macarons. It's not like a quote-unquote dinner party. I just wanted it to be something a bit different. So the guest list's a little different. We have Finley here. This is actually Marcy's brother. So it's a complicated family relationship, but Marcy obviously being Jared's wife, but he's... and a bunny's shown up. Maybe the Crown Prince had, there's multiple bunnies. He's apparently invited by guests. It's fine, it's a park, weirdos can turn up. Just imagine this is a more medieval style bunny costume that someone has shown up in. He's been hired to entertain. So we've got one of the two, in fact, I invited both the Honeycutt boys, but I suspect one of them won't have come, which is the one she has a terrible relationship with. Unsurprising. Oh, some nice little cobwebs there. This is such a cool build. And I like that they use, because it's a medieval build, they use candles and stuff, so I didn't have to do it. So hopefully this works. Baking 3. Awesome. Because she's got gourmet cooking and normal cooking 10 now, I decided she could bake a little bit because I wanted to work on her baking skill. I don't want to get invitations and stuff while I'm out. It went so badly last time. Look at her. She's just totally owning it. Now, I decided with the babies that because Vivienne is a child, she's old enough to help her dad with the twins while Rose goes out for a few hours. They'd be like 1.5-ish. I think Vivienne can kind of keep them alive while her dad does work in his little smithy. The other thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that Thomas got to level 10 handiness. I had him making a bathtub because we needed money for the renovation. Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, I forgot to write down how much money I had before we started. I'll figure it out later. I'll check the video and figure out what we had to start. All right, and I guess call to meal here as well. Now, Sir Edison is here. You'll see I've aged him up to be an elder now. I figured, it's probably time. This is the Crown Prince. And this is Bear. Madeline, no. Can I just get you to switch across into something else? Thanks. People peeling away. Oh, this is because when I had her go to the castle and introduce herself to the Sims I wanted to invite, because we had to make the event work. And because she's got that super friendly thing, she became instant best friends with everyone. And I was like, she is not instant best friends with the Crown Prince. So I actually cheated their relationships down to 0. So maybe, I don't know why she's feeling sad. Maybe she's feeling sad because she's here instead of with her kids. But she obviously isn't feeling sad because she's not best friends with the Crown Prince. I don't even think she should be sitting at this table. All right, I'll get her to form a group and add the adults to it, and then I'll get her to make some drinks just because I want to have this function like the dinner party. Are you a teen? You are. No drinks for you. A Von Haunt estate. I also changed Molly into her actual outfit. I don't know where the dinosaur costume came from. It was not one of her outfits. She is an actual child in this world. It's not like randomly generated or anything. I'm just having her hunt for some eggs. Oh, she's feeling really quite unwell. She's feeling super dehydrated. I did tell her to get a drink of water, but, you know. Oh, Molly! Who invited this toddler and isn't supervising? Whoa, careful. Ah, look, all the boys are over here having a chat. Keep away from Jackson. He's a bit dodgy, Finley. I'm just saying. Vincent's dodgy too. Okay, we got a bronze medal for the party. Spending the season/holiday with others makes it even more special. It's a +1 happy buff. I am going to send Rose home because obviously we've got more important things to be doing. I just, I thought it'd be nice to get out and see a different lot, and I will definitely be using this lot for other things. It's so beautiful. All right, so she started with 5,182, so I'm now going to just add 150 to that. I am starting to feel like she should maybe be getting a pay rise for these events. Let me know what you think. But I'm going to have her come over here and use this. Now, I do want to invite some people over for the little birthday party. Now, I think, in theory, Thomas should be able to invite them over. I really just wanted Olivia and Henry. So just the parents, like the grandparents of the kids. Just because, it's a bit much otherwise. And also because his wife just got home and she's a bit busy because she's going to have to make a birthday cake for herself and her husband. We'll go strawberry. Honey probably would have been better, but we'll go strawberry. Okay. Little Vivianne's come out to talk to her dad. She's like, hey, Dad, happy birthday. And he's like, thanks, honey. Oh, look, Grandma's come. Go talk to Grandma. Go and call her over and let's tell a make-believe story because she's got such a good imagination. I didn't realize this. I was watching an English Simmer video where she's been playing Dragon Valley in The Sims 3. This little CC dress that Vivianne's wearing is one of the ones from Dragon Valley. So there you go. I have context now. Joke about toilets and how funny they are. Complain about the cloudy weather. It has been cloudy a lot lately. Obviously, it was sunny at the park, but the park was not in Windenburg. Henry's come in to say hi, and she's catching up, and they're like, how was the event? And she's like, yeah, it was all right, Lots of nobles being noble. So, I guess I'll age... What did you do with that cake? I had her hunt for eggs. We have eggs now. They're a bit too, ridiculous looking for medieval, so I'll probably just sell them. Let's add some birthday candles, and then I might form a group. Just so everyone comes in. And I guess I'll have these two age up first, and then we'll age up the toddlers, and then I'll give everyone a makeover. You know how it is. All right. No, we're not inviting Callum with his bike helmet. Hi, James. I thought I could celebrate with you. James is not here. Does that mean Sir Edison just showed up? Yes, it does. Okay. This is starting to be a little bit problematic, and I feel like I'm going to have Thomas age up first, but I feel like Thomas is going to have some words to Edison because he's just showing up. Oh, I forgot to have everyone come in. Happy birthday, Thomas. Quick, come in. Happy birthday. It's been a bit of a rocky relationship for these two, but they're doing all right. How's he look as an adult? I mean, given the amount of skin details and stuff he's got on, no change. That's fine. So he can now add candles for his wife. Is everyone coming in? Let's pretend they were here to start with. All right. Happy birthday, Rose. And then I'm going to have Thomas go outside and yell at Henry. Not Henry. Sorry, Henry didn't do anything right. I'm going to go outside and have him yell at Edison. I mean, it's a bit awkward because it's Olivia's daughter-in-law's dad. But, you know, happy birthday, Rose. Oh, we got gifts. She's still beautiful. She's such a pretty sim. It's one thing I like about genetics is that sometimes you end up, you're deeply saddened by the news, Henry. What? A bit confused by that. Why is Finley here and sick? I don't want you bringing your plague. Henry's out here having a go at his son's tools. He's a miller, not a blacksmith. Otherwise our surname would be Smith. Edison's just shown up. Obviously that's not super okay. He's also drunk, which gives me a he's shown up. He's followed Rose home from the party. Because, you know, look at him. He's clearly drunk. So I'm going to have Thomas do a rude introduction. Be like, look, I get that you're like a knight and stuff, but it's not okay the way that you are following my wife around. So I guess I'll have him insult him, call him a dirty old man, and we're going to yell at him. Be like, not okay, dude. Not okay. Now, I'm going to get her to clean up, and then I actually think she's going to tell Vivienne to go to bed, and Vivienne's not going to be very happy about that. She actually needs a shower, but she's like, Mom, I don't want to go to bed. It's just getting interesting. Now, one thing I know kids can do now is read under the covers, which is really cute. What? Who gave you medicine? She was sick, and before I left the house, I had her have some orange juice, and now she's dazed. She shouldn't have had medicine, though, because I don't consider medicine to be in the bounds of the rules. Oh my god, and now he's farting. He's turned up at a house and he's farting. It's outrageous. Get out. I'm gonna insult him. We're gonna argue about, I guess, politics. The politics of showing up at the house of a servant you've taken a fancy to. So I'll get her to come up and feed the baby. Obviously, we do need to age these two up. I never ended up putting onesies on them because most of their life was spent off screen and I couldn't actually get a second one. We'll imagine that they're in onesies. One of them, the boy's probably in the heirloom onesie that Olivia gave. The other one, Annabelle, is in a different one. No, don't make a mess. Anyway, we're going to demand that he leave. I love how I can check on him. Be like, are you okay? I'm not going to fight, because the thing is Thomas probably should lose. I just want him to leave. Thomas is like totally letting him have it. Olivia is sitting here looking a little bit kind of smiling awkwardly. Like, I can't believe that just happened. And then I'm going to have him apologize to Olivia. He's having a deep conversation with Olivia about the situation with Edison and how he actually propositioned Rose when she was younger. But Olivia didn't know any of that, so she's like, oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. All of the ring-ins have gone, so I guess we can age up the kids now, which is good. So I will get, can I get her to go here together? And that way everyone should come up. I'll just, oh, did you finish your shower? You did. Okay. So Vivienne's coming up as well. Although, given her lack of enthusiasm for having 2 additional siblings, she possibly isn't super excited about this part because they're going to move into her room. She's like, oh, great. I have to share with a boy. Boys are stinky. All right, last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. Well, you don't actually go to school, but I would suggest just joining in with others when things happen. Yeah, see, she's leaving. Okay, I'm going to see what traits it gives them. I figure for the toddlers in particular, randomly assigned traits isn't that big a deal. She says, and gets fussy. There's an emergency, I need to go. Oh, really? Now? Okay, cool. Alright, and I will get her to age up little Annabelle. And then I'll give them both makeovers. So we'll take a good look at them in Cass, and I can also obviously rename it Annabelle at the same time. She's inquisitive. That's nice. All right, before I've done anything, this is little Christopher. Very cute. And, oh, she looks angry. This is little Annabelle. So I've spelled it Anna, B-E-L. The other option would be B-E-L-L-E, like Belle. Or I could call it Annabella, like Isabella. That's a bit more like her aunt. She's going to get called Anna anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She looks angry. She's cute, but she looks angry. All right, I'm going to give these two their little medieval makeovers, and then I'll touch back with you guys. All right, you guys, I'm going to start with Thomas because I wanted to talk you through something. So I have made him and Rose look a little bit older. So I've just given him, some laugh lines, and you can't tell because I grew his beard out a little more, but he's also got some lines around his lip. But the reason I wanted to talk to you guys was I feel a little bit sad that none of the kids have had blonde hair or even like a lighter brown. They're all very samey. They've all got their mum's hair colouring. Vivienne has her dad's eyes, but the other two both have their mum's eyes. So they're like little clones, and they look very much like Crispin and Jonathan as well. And I was kind of hoping for something different. So I was thinking about making at least one of them blonde, but not this blonde. That he's got CC hair, and it's the very, very pale blonde. And I wasn't sure that was super realistic. Now, I'll just quickly show you guys Rose. I still think she's gorgeous. But yes, like I said, I've just tried to age her a little, sort of tinkered with the skin details and stuff. But I was thinking for these two of maybe this, I think, is the closest to their dad's hair. And I don't... Oh, why has she got blush? I don't think that's super realistic with the skin tone and everything. But I could go for that. And I think it's beautiful. I also changed the angle of her eyebrows. It's the only change I made to her face was to make her look less angry. But I was thinking for one or both of them to actually give them a blonde. So I might do it, get a feel for it, you guys. Like, have a look at it in game. And if you guys come back and you're like, nah, change it back to the brown, I can change it back to the same colour that Rose had. Or I could just do one of the kids. But the other thing is that it's not unrealistic for the kids to have lighter hair and for it to darken with age. Like, I was blonde when I was little and now I have brown hair. So, that's actually a thing that happens. So if you guys are like, oh, nah, make it be brown, I can change it over time, maybe. I mean, The Sims isn't super friendly for that kind of thing. But anyway, this is little Christopher with blonde hair for now. So I'll just quickly flick through his outfits. I mean, they're not super exciting because I don't have a lot of toddler CC that's medieval appropriate. So that's his sleepwear. We've got party. That's his swimwear. We have cold weather, which is basically the same as his everyday. And that is his winter kind of snowwear. Then for this little girl, we have everyday. We have formal. Now, I think this is the same dress Vivienne had for her everyday wear. And my thought was it's a hand-me-down, Oh, I skipped one. There we have sleepwear. We have party. Wah! I keep clicking everywhere. That's her swimwear. Then we have hot weather and cold weather. So let me know what you think. I think they're gorgeous. I'd like to keep them with the blonde, but if you guys feel very strongly that we should stick with in-game genetics, I'm happy to do that as well. Like I said, the only actual change I made was her eyebrows were slanted as far down as this slider would go. So I've just nudged them back up into the normal range so that she's not like permanently glaring at the world. So I loaded out a Cass and somebody, probably Vivienne, has spilled flour and stuff all over the floor. I think she's acting out a little bit. I don't think she's super impressed at the whole having a share with toddlers thing. Now, I am seriously considering swapping the bedrooms over because they've got a lot of space in here. So I was just gonna... Oh, Christopher's pitching a fit. Oh, good. Thomas, no, don't get a negative sentiment to your son. Be less twitchy. No sentiment, though. That's good. Because I was sort of thinking Thomas would be, like, super close to Christopher in particular. Because, gender stereotypes, and that's his son and his heir and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want them to hate each other. Like I said, I think Vivienne might be acting out a little. I have put the extra bed in, and I had to move the potties into the hall because there was not room in the bedroom for 2 potties on top of everything else. Yeah, let me know what you think of the hair. I might wrap this part up here, guys. I'll just see if I can get a close-up on the kids in-game. So we've got little Isabella. I think she's a sweet bean and I love her. We have little Christopher, who obviously is going to cause us a bit more problems. Yeah, I think the blonde suits them. I don't think I'd go the pale white blonde that Thomas has, but happy to take feedback on the whole thing. So let me know what you think. And like I said, I'm going to end this part here. So if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.